Good afternoon and welcome to Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to be going over the program Instanet, or excuse me. Good afternoon and welcome to Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to be going over the social media product Instagram and ways that you can use it with real estate. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I came into my North Star profile. And I'm going to actually show you how to grab a quick link from here so that you can use it later with the Instagram products. So under Share My Listings widget, that's going to be under External Links on your home page. And this section, keep in mind, can move around, so it may not be in the upper right-hand corner like mine is. You're going to find a button that says Share My Listings widget. Go ahead and click on that. And then it's going to bring up your profile page and you're going to see your listings. The next thing I'm going to do is I just want a quick link so that I can direct individuals to more information about this particular property. So I'm going to click on details and it's going to give me a detail view, and it's also going to give me a link up at the top. So I can just click in that box, left click in the box first, and then once it's highlighted, you're going to right click on it and go to copy. And I'm just quickly going to open up a Word document. And I'm going to paste that link into here to use later. Okay? All right, so my next step, once I have that link, is to make sure that I have a photo on my computer that I can use to post onto Instagram. Now keep in mind that Instagram, when you're posting photos on there, they're square photos, so you have to make sure that you have it in the right format. So, and I'll show you how to do that on your phone as well, or your tablet. Okay, so just to get started here, there's a couple different links in this PowerPoint. Getting started with Instagram for business, so it just gives you some tips and tricks for business and best practices as well. And then there's also a link down here to general Instagram help if you are in need of help with utilizing the program. Okay, so this is just to show you on your phone or your tablet. This is an iPhone version of it, but you'll find a couple different photo formats that you can go into. You're going to want to make sure that you're selecting square when you're posting to Instagram because it'll auto format everything to a square format, so you want to make sure that it's optimized to post on that site. And this is just an example of a square photo. This is a similar photo to the one you saw previously, except it's in the square format. Okay, and so really quickly, if you don't have an Instagram account set up, you'll have to set up an account first. So you're going to want to go to your App Store or your Google Play Store. And this is actually an iPhone app, so if you're on your tablet, you want to make sure you switch it over to iPhone only, and in the Google Play Store you should be able to find it in there as well. So you're going to create, once you open up the app, you're going to say sign up, and then you're going to enter in your email address, and then you're going to have next come up. And this is just an example with a different email address. Once that comes up, it's going to ask you to create a username and a password. So you'll enter those two in. And then right above here, it says edit photo. So you can click on that to use a photo from a different social media site, or you can pull it off of your tablet or phone. Okay, this is just an example of how the screen's going to look when it first comes up. There's a couple different tools that I'm going to point out here. This is the home tab, so this is going to take you to your feed. So if you're following anyone else on Instagram, it's going to show all their photos in there. The next button over is a search. You can search for hashtags. You can search within the different groups and individuals that you're following as well. The middle button we're going to go over quite a bit today, and that's to post either to the public or to send a direct link to someone. We have favorites right in here, so if you favorited any photos by double clicking on it or clicking the heart underneath it, those will go in there. And then over here we have the profile link. And up at the top here we have a direct link button so that we can send a direct link to an individual. Okay, so if you click on the little person icon down there, that's going to bring you to your profile. And this is a spot where you can edit your profile. So you can change your photo here if you want to. You can click the edit profile button to edit anything in your profile, the description. This is a link right here that I've actually switched over to the listing link. And then when I post my photo on Instagram, I'm going to reference this link in there because you can't hyperlink anything within a photo post on Instagram as of yet. And then you can also put a description into here. It's also on the bottom of the page going to give you every single post that you've ever done, and you can view it in a couple different formats. If you have assigned a location to any of those posts, you can click on this to see the location. And then we have any tags showing up in here as well. If you click on the little gear icon right here, you can edit your profile, edit more things in your profile, and I'll show you those in a little bit. Okay, so this is a profile. This just gives different information about the individuals. So in this case, we have the company name showing here, the photo. This is the screen name. We have a link here. Normally I have the Greater Lakes website in here, but this is just a link directly to that listing that I posted so that people can click through to it. And then there's room for a bio here. And then it'll give your private information as well. So your email address, your phone number, and if you specified your sex on here. Okay, so we had talked earlier, let me just go back a couple pages. We had talked earlier about this direct link, and now I'm going to go over how you can post a direct link. Okay, so this just allows you to send a photo or a video to different individuals, so only those people can see the post. So you're just going to click the plus sign here and then follow the prompts on the screen to post the photo. So those are direct links. Okay, so the next step is going to be posting a video or photo on your page. So this button right here that I referenced before, we're going to go ahead and click on that first. And then this screen is going to come up. This will allow me to take a photo if I want to. So all I have to do is focus in on this and push the blue button and it's going to take a photo. I can pick from my photos that I have saved on my phone or tablet. So to do that, I'm just going to click this button and then click on the photo and it'll pull it in. Or I can take a video right over here. Up at the top, we have a checkerboard so that we can kind of line up the photo and make sure everything's straight. And then we also have a rotation tool here. And at X, that's going to allow us to leave the screen without posting anything. Okay, so the next step, once I add my photo in here like I did there, the next step is to pick from the different types of photos that I can put in here. So I have normal, lark, raise, etc. So I can click on each of those and see which I like best. And then the next button over, we have brightness And then up at the top, we also have other tools that we can use. So I'll just go through a couple of those. And on each of these, you're just going to click the checkbox to save the change, or if you want to revert back to the previous setting, you can just push the X. Sharpen. Okay, so the next step is to share our photo. So we can share it directly right here, or we can share it with followers. So anybody that's following us on Instagram can see the photo then, and they see all of your photos. So I'm just gonna write a little message in here if I have them. Like I said earlier, links are not hyperlinked in the system. So you can put a link in here, but they'll have to copy and paste it out of there. And it's quite a tedious process. So that's why I just put the link in the website link on my profile. You could tag people if there's anyone in the photo, you can tag them on here. You can add a photo map here, and you can post to these different social media websites through your other accounts if you want to. Once you're done, you can click the share button, and it's going to post to the page. Now, if you decide later, oops, let me go up one. If you decide later that you want to change the text in there for some reason, there's three little dots right here. If I click on those three little dots, I'm going to get the options of delete, edit, share, or cancel. So I can pick whichever option fits best. So share, I can share it to other social media websites. And then I have an edit button to edit the text, and I can delete as well. Okay. I also just want to go over a couple other options, and these are found under my profile. If you want to really reach out to your networks, you can find Facebook friends on here and add them if they have Instagram accounts. You can also find contacts, and you can invite friends to join Instagram. Edit profile, we talked about that a little bit before. Change your password. Posts you've liked, you can look at that as well. And then there's a couple of other options on there. Okay, well, that is all for today. If you have any questions, please contact me at marissa@greaterlakesrealtors.com, or my phone number is 218-828-4567. Thank you for joining, and have a great day.